Your cat might seem calm and mysterious, but behind those quiet stares, they can be hiding feelings of stress, sadness, or even depression. Unlike dogs, cats won't show their emotions openly. They communicate through subtle changes in behavior. If you miss the signs, their unhappiness can grow worse over time, even leading to serious health problems. Today, we'll reveal 11 surprising signs your cat is unhappy, and some of them will absolutely shock you. Make sure you watch until the end, because the last one is often overlooked, yet it's one of the clearest cries for help. Number 1. Silent staring. When a cat is unhappy, they often stare at you, or into empty space, without blinking. This isn't a loving gaze. It's a sign of emotional conflict. A content cat usually blinks slowly or looks around the room with curiosity. But if your cat's eyes seem fixed and unresponsive, it means their mind is preoccupied. They may be stressed, bored, or even resentful about something in their environment. This type of stare is like your cat silently screaming, "Something isn't right." Many owners mistake this for normal behavior, but it's actually your cat withdrawing into themselves. If you notice this, try to find the source of their discomfort, like loud noises, lack of playtime, or changes in the home. A little extra attention and comfort can bring them back to their usual bright-eyed self. Number 2. The empty bowl test. An unhappy cat will often ignore their food, even when they're hungry. This isn't just being picky. It's a sign of deep emotional unrest. Cats are naturally driven to eat, so skipping meals means something serious is happening. Imagine how we lose our appetite when we're stressed or sad. Cats feel the same way. If your cat suddenly walks away from their favorite treats or barely touches their dinner, they could be feeling anxious, lonely, or unwell. It's like their emotions are so heavy, they can't even focus on survival instincts. Watch closely. If this continues for more than a day, it's time to act. Try hand feeding them gently, creating a calm eating environment, and checking for any recent changes in their routine. If nothing helps, a vet visit is a must to rule out physical illness. Number 3. Constant grooming or no grooming at all. Cats are usually meticulous about cleaning themselves, but unhappiness can completely disrupt this routine. Some cats will groom excessively, licking the same spot over and over until bald patches form. This is a coping mechanism, similar to how humans bite their nails when stressed. On the other hand, a very sad cat may stop grooming entirely, letting their coat become greasy and tangled. Both extremes are clear signs something is wrong emotionally. It's as if your cat has lost their sense of balance and control. Pay attention to their grooming patterns. This behavior often appears when a new pet enters the home, when their favorite human leaves, or when they feel insecure in their territory. Comfort them with gentle brushing, calm reassurance, and a stable routine to help them regain their confidence. Number 4. Hiding too much. While cats naturally enjoy a quiet hiding spot now and then, unhappy cats take it to an extreme. If your cat spends most of their day tucked away under the bed or in the back of a closet, it's a sign they're overwhelmed by stress or fear. They're not just seeking privacy, they're retreating from the world. Think of it as a child hiding under a blanket when they feel scared or sad. This behavior often appears after major life changes like moving homes, loud renovations, or a new pet arriving. It's their way of saying, "I can't cope right now." Approach them gently, never forcing them out. Instead, make their environment feel safe by speaking softly, using calming scents, and creating quiet, cozy spaces where they feel secure. Number 5. Sudden aggression. An unhappy cat might lash out unexpectedly, even if they were once gentle and affectionate. Biting, scratching, or hissing can all be their way of expressing deep frustration or sadness. Imagine being so upset that you can't find the words to explain it. You'd probably yell or slam a door. Cats don't have that option, so they use their claws and teeth. This behavior often happens when they feel ignored, threatened, or trapped in a stressful environment. If your cat suddenly becomes aggressive, don't punish them. Instead, look for the root cause. Are they bored and understimulated? Are they feeling territorial about another pet? Understanding their emotional state will help you rebuild trust and restore peace in your home. Number 6. Nighttime crying. A cat crying at night isn't just seeking attention. It can be a deep sign of loneliness or sadness. When the world is quiet and everyone is asleep, your cat's emotions become louder to them. They may wander the house, meowing mournfully, searching for comfort they can't find. This behavior often happens when a cat feels isolated or when their routine has been disrupted, like after a family member leaves or their favorite playtime is suddenly missing. It's heartbreaking because these nighttime cries are like their way of saying, "I need you, but I don't know how to tell you." Offering extra play sessions before bed, leaving comforting scents around, or even sleeping near them can help soothe this pain. Number 7. Ignoring toys and playtime. Even the calmest cat has moments of playful curiosity. When a cat completely ignores their toys or refuses to engage in play, it's a strong sign of unhappiness. Play is how cats express joy and release energy. If they suddenly stop showing interest, it's like their inner spark has dimmed. This often happens when they feel depressed or neglected. Maybe their favorite person hasn't been around much, or they're bored with the same old routine. It's similar to how humans lose interest in hobbies when feeling low. To help, introduce new interactive toys, or spend a few extra minutes playing together each day. Sometimes, a little fun can reignite their happiness and remind them they're loved. Number 8. Changes in litter box habits. A cat that suddenly stops using their litter box is trying to send a strong message. Many owners assume it's just bad behavior, but in reality, it's often an emotional response. When cats are deeply unhappy or stressed, they may urinate or defecate outside the box to express their feelings. It's their way of saying, "I feel out of control, and I don't know how else to show it." This can happen after major household changes, conflict with other pets, or when they feel unsafe. Instead of scolding, approach this with understanding. Clean the area thoroughly to remove scent markers and provide a peaceful, private litter box space. Pair this with extra affection and attention to help your cat regain trust and comfort. Number 9. Overreacting to small noises. If your cat jumps or hides at even the tiniest sounds, it's a sign of heightened anxiety. This hypersensitivity often comes from deep unhappiness or fear. A relaxed, happy cat will usually glance around curiously or ignore everyday noises. But when they're emotionally distressed, their body stays in constant fight or flight mode. Imagine living with so much stress that even a creaky floorboard feels like a threat. This behavior can develop after a traumatic experience or from ongoing tension in the household. The best way to help is by creating a calm, stable environment and speaking to them softly. Over time, their nervous system will begin to reset, and their confidence will return. Number 10. Sudden weight changes. Extreme weight loss or gain in a short period is often a silent cry for help. When a cat is unhappy, they may overeat for comfort or barely eat at all. Just like humans stress eat or lose their appetite during hard times, cats' emotions are closely tied to their eating habits. This shift can be easy to miss if you're not paying attention to portion sizes or regular weigh-ins. Rapid weight changes can also lead to serious health problems, so they should never be ignored. If you notice this, examine recent changes in their environment or schedule that could be causing emotional distress. Pair dietary adjustments with emotional care, like extra bonding time and gentle play sessions, to help them feel secure again. Number 11. Lack of purring. Purring is one of the clearest signs of a happy, content cat. If your cat suddenly stops purring altogether, it's a red flag. It's as if their inner joy has gone silent. Some cats may still purr when they're sick or scared, but if purring disappears completely, it's often tied to deep emotional sadness. This happens when they no longer feel safe, loved, or connected to their environment. Notice if your cat also seems quieter overall, avoiding vocalizing or interacting. To fix this, focus on rebuilding trust, offer gentle pets, speak softly, and spend quiet time together without forcing affection. Sometimes, simply being present can remind them they're loved and help their happiness return. Cats may seem independent, but they rely on us to understand their emotional world. These 11 signs aren't just behaviors. They're messages your cat is sending, hoping you'll notice. If you catch even one of these warning signals, take action quickly. With love, patience, and attention, you can bring your cat back to a place of joy and security. Because a happy cat isn't just good for them, it makes your home a more loving place for everyone.